Hi guys, how are you? My name is one Titanium. Welcome back to Evidence-Based Economics and Investing. Let's take a look at the dollar index, and we had a 1, 2, 3 wave up and down within this F flag. This is an area of potential reversal. If we break here, we can come all the way down to the previous low, where we would look for another reversal at that point. Okay, but for now, we had this very tight consolidation moving down, and usually the way these things end up is higher. The VIX remains at historically low levels. VIX is the fear indicator. There's zero fear. Everybody's happy. In the S&P 500, again, contrarian kind of viewpoint that it will spike higher at some point in the future. When, we don't know, but we do have some hints as to when that might happen. And when you look at the German DAX, that it has been the leader, one of the leaders, okay, and it's had a structured thrust down, structure thrust down again. We could see some more weakness, which might be giving us a hint that the other markets might start falling as well. Taking a look at the S&P 500, it's at the top of the F flag. Okay, this could reverse here and make a move to the bottom of the channel, or the F flag, or whatever you want to call it. Nasdaq, we had a drop. We broke the previous high, and this is possibly an area of reversal. We can see another wave down to the bottom. Okay. When we look at the FANG, which is Google, Facebook, Amazon, and Netflix, it has the same pattern, broke the previous high, and we're looking for another wave down. Again, these waves, once you catch them, you make a lot of money. But catching them, you have to be patient, and you have to have good risk management, not be afraid to stop out, knowing what the ultimate goal is, and that's to ride a whole entire wave all the way down, or all the way up, whichever the case may be. Taking a look at the UK FTSE, we have a structure down here, kind of broke out, but it's kind of weakening. When it starts consolidating down here, what we're looking for is a drop. Okay. Taking a look at the Japanese index, we have a nice F flag right here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They should break to the downside as well if the market does continue to weaken. Taking a look at the Euro USD, people were bearish down here and they're bullish up here, and what does that tell you? Do the opposite. So we might see a nice reversal at some point here at the top. Okay, and we'll look for a corrective wave down. Now, the first target that we'll have is somewhere down here, so it'll correct somewhere down here, maybe bounce again and then fall. Okay, at some point it will make it back to this trend line, and then we can take it long again. If it breaks down, then we can take it short. Taking a look at the Great Britain pound on a daily, we had a drop down, corrective, drop down, F flag, more weakness, corrective down, and now we are in a corrective move higher. I would look at least to test the bottom of the channel, okay, and see how it behaves from there. Doesn't mean it can go a little bit higher and then reverse. Okay, that's possible. But again, if you are bearish here and you're bullish here, this is not this is not the way to trade. Okay, taking a look at the hourly, a little closer, we have kind of the same pattern where you get the you got the M pattern up top. You have a thrust down, corrective, thrust down, corrective, thrust down is what we're looking for in the near future. Australian dollar USD, we had the thrust up move very nicely, broke out. We're looking for some kind of corrective move in here, so it'll be like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 possibly. I would not be surprised to see it come test this trend line and then reverse, or kind of possibly bounce from here. But you do need some kind of correction in here. Unfortunately, in indexes and forexes, there's no such thing as overbought or oversold. Um, but again, this is a likely scenario. Now, if you look at the bigger time frame, we had the thrust up, then we went into a corrective move, and then we broke out. Okay, so we are bullish overall, but again, you might see some kind of correction before pushing higher. If you want proof that there's no such thing as overbought or oversold in forex, just look at the USD CAD, right? Where was it oversold here? Okay, so we had a 1, 2, we were looking for a 3, we got the 3. If we zoom in a little bit to the 4 hour, okay, you kind of have the same pattern going, where you get the thrust down move, corrective, counter move, thrust down, counter move, thrust down. Then we went into an F flag, that broke down. Now we're in a tight consolidation, and I'm looking for a reverse at some point, but I'm still holding my short in this. I took a little bit of profit. Okay, so 50% of my initial position has been taken off. If it corrects, that's fine. I don't have a problem with it. But we are coming down near the previous low, and that's a potential area of reversal. We're within 100 pips of that. Maybe breaks a little bit below, and then we get some kind of corrective structure, and then we can take it to the short side once again. US dollar, Mexican peso, yet another example of no such thing as overbought or oversold. Look at this drop. People say that Mexico raising the interest rate was negative for the peso. That's wrong. I kicked the shit out of the dollar. So we had a thrust down move, corrective move, thrust down, corrective, and now another thrust down. We are seeing a W pattern down here. So this is possibly bullish finally for the US dollar Mexican peso. It would not be a bad idea to buy it here and then stop out at the bottom over here, the conventional way of stopping out. Other than that, that's pretty much for the USD Mexican peso. Quickly taking a look at oil. It's in a downtrend. It's very simple. Up here, people were all excited about OPEC cuts and whatever. I said that's bullshit. We got the drop, and then it's in this wide range of a channel. Again, this is that consolidation up, 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 breaks the previous high, okay, and then dumps. This is classic. So now we can look for a dump to at least the 43 area. Maybe we see a reversal or a continuation lower. Now, something that I want you to pay attention to is these lows. Okay, I haven't perfected this yet, but when you start seeing these lows reach around 4 or 5, what you'll see is a bounce, is a hard bounce. Okay, so just to kind of take it off. So it kind of goes like this. It's 1, 2, 3, maybe you see another one, 4, bounces, and then a 5, and somewhere in here you'll get a nice thrust up move. Again, it's not perfected, but it is something to pay attention to. Now, don't get confused. I didn't say short. Okay, I'm just saying if it does do something like that, it's an area where you would want to buy. Taking a look at gold, a lot of noise going up and down all over the place. We have a pause M pattern here. As you can see, it broke the previous low and then bounced. Okay, it can come as high as this and then roll over again. Nothing to trade here. A lot of times, guys who come in and ask me, what should I do in here? Nothing. There's noise. This is noise. Okay, this is noise in here. It's just going up and down. Nothing to trade there. Taking a look at silver, I was a buyer of silver after this flash crash. At the bottom here, it's moving up nicely, so that's good for us. But again, at some point, I'll probably take the trade off today. Okay, it's very, very tight coming up right in here. See it? So what usually happens is you'll get a thrust down move. for those of you who like Bitcoin. Okay, so we had the thrust up, we had a 1, 2, and now we'll look for a 3 back down. Don't even touch this thing. Okay, stay away from it. And lastly, taking a look at Apple, it has broken this trend line, this channel wedge, whatever you want to call it. Okay, this is a very common pattern where it'll break the previous low, it will break the structure, break the top, and then reverse, come back down. Okay, I would not be bullish on this right now. Amazon kicking ass at the top of the wedge. Facebook, it's just, you know, in a wave 1. Okay, it will correct at some point in a wave 2, which will probably be a buying opportunity. But for now, you know, nothing to do there. Then you take a look at Google at the top of the trend line, and then Netflix kicking ass, probably coming to the top of here, and then again we're going to look for some kind of correction. Okay, it's going to come. When is it going to come? I don't know. If I did, that would be the richest man alive. But we are looking at potential areas of reversal. We saw it back here. We see it here. We'll probably see it here, and then it will come back down. Again, it will be a buying opportunity if it should get down here. That's it. Thanks a lot. If you have any questions, message me. Come to my Facebook, Investing MMT, also known as Jim Bukis. I'm on Patreon. I will give you more videos like this. If you like, comment and subscribe. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Before this battle's over, the world will know that few stood against many.